Okay, so a little bit of information about the step and path lights that Nightlux does. These aren't the flush mounted type of step light. These are step and path lights that will fit into the soil or the grass. We have three of them. This is the 9 watt Bollard light. On the end sticker here always gives you all the information you need. In this case, NLBL9W. Very simply, it's a Bollard light. It's 9 watts and it's 12 volt. Now this bollard light is really designed to be fitted. You can fit it into garden beds alongside a pathway, but primarily it's used for fitting into a lawn where you have a pathway running through that lawn. And the reason why we choose this particular fitting is that it's just more robust than the other fittings, but it's designed to stand upright. It's got a nice spike on the bottom, which I'll show you in a minute, so it can be spiked just straight into the lawn if you want to, or you can actually use the bolting kit here and you can actually bolt it to a concrete pad. The LED is at this end and it's hidden in there, which means it will give absolutely no glare, and you get a 180-degree spread of light. It's a very similar cone of light to a protractor. If you was to lay a protractor on the floor, you would get 180 degrees with a curve. That is the sort of cone of light you would get out of this fitting. As normal, comes with a 2-meter lead. Nightlux, so it goes straight onto our linkable system, and it has the quick release here if you wish to change this for another fitting, or put a 3-way here and extend the circuit. Very easy to do. The actual fixing kit comes supplied here. Again, nice big ground spike. The good thing about this is the cable goes in through that groove. You can then do the ground spike up. It fits on here. Ideal for fitting into planting beds. If you want to create a little concrete pad, then you get a little Allen key in here. There's 2 or 3 Allen keys at this end. The bottom plate drops off. You would then use these rag bolts to bolt that bottom plate onto your concrete. This would then sit back on and the 3 Allen keys would be done up. We've chosen black. We did trial 3 colours and we've done a little survey with customers, and black seemed to be the most appropriate and well liked. So again, very simple fitting, very robust, and fits seamlessly into the Nightlux linkable lighting system. Okay, so the second light in our path and step light range. All these can go alongside a pathway, and they can actually go alongside a set of steps. If you have a set of steps coming up and there's no brickwork on the side of the steps but foliage, these can neatly tuck into the foliage. This was originally designed so that we could hide it into box hedging. This will fit very nicely into box hedging, and you want the lens here just flush with the front of the box hedging, and the entire fitting is then hidden. Hence why we've called it a Twig Light. Same again, all the information is given on the sticker there. This is a 2-watt light. One of the very few lights in the Nightlux range that does actually have a replaceable lamp. And very simply, you get an Allen key. There's a little grub screw here. You undo that grub screw. This top will lift off, and you will actually have a little lamp holder that pulls out. They come fitted with a 2-watt LED lamp in them, and the actual lens, there is in fact a little cylinder of frosted glass just to cut down a little bit of the glare and just to dissipate the light a little bit more. The end is just cut off at 45 degrees so that you can push this into the ground as deep as you want. You know, there's nothing stopping you pushing this light fitting in as deep as this, or you can stop here. It's entirely up to you. Not really to be used in the lawn because obviously you're going to be losing a lawnmower and a strimmer, hence why we would tend to use the bollard in that particular case. At about here where my finger is, there is a block of resin, so if no ants or worms, slugs or anything can climb up into this fitting. Same again, we have the 2-meter lead, the quick release here. Let's say you wanted to change this light fitting for a different type, very easy just to unplug that, plug the new light fitting on. That's about it really for the Twig Light. I say it's a very simple light and designed really so it's hidden in planting. We would often push this into the middle of a big bush or a big shrub, so that you wouldn't actually see the light. It's very good, gives very good hidden lighting.
Cool.
Okay, the third light in the range is what we call a dome head spread path light. Again, can be used in a planting bed, can be used alongside steps. The advantage, as all the lights, by the way, do come with a set of instructions, very simple instructions for you. This light is designed to be put into a garden bed where perhaps you've got low-level foliage. Let's say you had a garden bed full of lavender. You can't really put spike spots in that garden bed to show that lavender off. But the lavender bed might be quite big, so at night it would show up as a big dark rectangle on your lighting scheme when you switched on. This light is designed to get over that. This basically gives you a 360-degree cone of light over a spread of round about 2 meters. So you get a 2-meter diameter from the center of the light, and the light is thrown directly down onto the foliage, so you get no glare with it. It comes in a box like this, broken down for you. You very simply screw these two bits together, which gives you the actual length of the light. The end of the light has this robust ground spike on again, so it's pushed into the planting bed. Again, the quick release coupler and the 2-meter lead. The actual light itself, this is in fact inbuilt LED. There's a rubber washer around here which makes the whole of this light IP65, which is quite nice. That nut comes off the top. There's even a little rubber on the top of that nut, so that when you fit the cowling here, the rubber washer will sit here and the nut will go on top, so there's no way water can get in. As you can see, the light is cast up into the cowling, reflects on this white reflector, and throws or projects the light down in that 2-meter diameter circle. Very good for lighting pathways. If you have a meandering pathway through a wooded area, this is perfect for that. It will light the pathway and any low-level foliage. So you should be able to find any solution you have for your pathways using these 3 lights. There should be an option there for you.